We're trying to keep people alive. I ask, what person would ever have confidence if that person was a minister? And you know what? Exactly. My gut feeling is he ain't going to be, so we're not going to have to worry. It's all hypothetical. Yep.
Questions and comments? You'll remember for Saanich, Gulf Islands.
Mr. Speaker, and Mountain friend for Thunder Bay, I'm very grateful for his participation in this House, and I know I'm not the only one who's going to miss him because he's chosen not to run for re-election. But what I want to ask is, his speech started to really kind of try to drill down on why is it that the official opposition wants an election now. As a British Columbian, I sent out an email far and wide and asked constituents, how do you think I should vote on the non-confidence motion? Now, of course, all of my constituents are in a provincial election right now. I didn't get a single person, which is unusual, saying, please vote with the Conservatives. I don't have a lot of constituents who want want our current Prime Minister to stay on, but I do have a lot of constituents who think, what? We're having an election right now. One of the things that occurred to me, and I'll ask the honourable member because he has spoken of foreign interference, is it perhaps that the Leader of the official opposition wants to avoid any questions as to why he does not seek top secret security clearance? And I think we need to ask him to do so there isn't a lingering question about whether he's worried he wouldn't get it.
The honourable member for Timmins, James Bay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank my honourable colleague, the Leader of the Greens, and I appreciate that she's going to miss me. I know the people who are going to miss me the most are the Conservatives, because they're not used to anyone telling the truth. I mean, in their caucus, they get fed slogans, so they appreciate someone who can actually talk about facts. So to speak facts, I would like to respond that we have the only leader in the history of this country who either cannot or will not get security clearance. What does that say about confidence and being a national or international leader when he came in the middle of the night and voted against Ukraine, when he voted against support for the Canadian military mission to Ukraine, when he stood up and voted against Ukrainian support, and yet we now know, according to documents that have been filed, that Aaron O'Toole, who I respected, believes he was taken down by foreign interference. And who did that benefit? It benefited that guy who's living in the 19-room mansion in Stornoway. He needs to answer that question. Why isn't he here to explain his role in taking down Aaron O'Toole? I ask him, stand up, stop hiding behind the desk.
Reprise de débat, continuing.
Resuming debate, the honourable member for Bellechasse.